Hello everybody, my name is Infinite Gamer and welcome back to another How to Get, a series where I tell you how to get things in video games. We're jumping right into it with Resident Evil 2, How to Get S+ rank with Leon B. I just did Leon A, but now we're doing Leon B, and as you can see, we're skipping cutscenes. I explained that in my first video. I will be doing hardcore S+ ranks eventually, and those will have videos in them. These standard modes will not be having S+'s, no cutscenes. They will be having S+'s, trust me, there's a lot of S+'s going around, but not very many cutscenes. So, of course, we're going to start this entire run off with grabbing the bolt cutters right there. Skip the cutscene where Claire finds Leon, and now we're going to run past these zombies. If you do this quick enough, then none of the zombies will grab you on standard mode. We're going to hop down the staircase right here and use the bolt cutters on this door. Now, I'm going to use a strategy called Stair Skating, and that's where I ADS on the staircase in like a rhythm, and that will help me glide down the staircases faster. You don't need to do that for an S+ rank, but you might want to get in the habit of it if you want to try speedrunning Resident Evil, because it will be something you will have to learn. We're going to grab Leon's gear right there. The key, the grenade, the new gun, and the bullets in that room. So you can see all the zombies kind of gathered up. I was worried that guy was going to grab me, so I just shot him in the leg. But all these zombies gathered up right here. We're going to chuck the grenade at him. Also, put away Matilda. You want to only use the 45 ACPs in this playthrough, which is the alternate ammo. So you're going to want this, like, cowboy gun. So that's why I put it in the chest. I kind of moved a little too quickly. There. We're going to, after grabbing the bullets right there, we're going to come up here. There are two flaming zombies to our right, so we have to remember that when we come back, because we'll deal with them on our way back, but we're not going to deal with them right now. We're going to go into the art room, and we're going to pick up the weapon locker key card. Good lord, calm down me. Now when turning this corner, this guy will be right here. We're going to stun him, and same with this guy. I should have kind of slowly took that corner. I think he too fast, and I didn't mean to pick up that herb. Now we're going to come back down the stairs, and we are going to open this door. And then we're going to open the door directly to its right. We're going to shoot Elliot in the head to make sure he doesn't grab us. Run down the hallway and take a left. And then I forgot to grab the shotgun shells. I was about to be like a left and then a right, but I didn't go right. But yes, there are shotgun shells right there that you're going to need to pick up. You're going to open this locker right here and pick up the bullets and the high-grade gunpowder out of the second locker. And then the, that's a spark. No, that's a fuse. You're going to pick up the spark plug. No, you're going to pick up the fuse, and you're going to store your shotgun shells and heavy gunpowder in the item box. Because if you don't do that, you won't have enough space later on. We're going to now open this door, run over to this door, and use our bolt cutters on it. Walk in here, grab the flash grenade. This guy, for some reason, was in here. He's not always in here, but if he is, just stun him. We're going to grab the valve and more high-grade gunpowder, and we're going to remove the chair and put the fuse, I almost called it a spark plug again, in the thing. I forgot to do it in this run. I had just gotten done with Leon A, so kind of my brain was kind of fresh with, oh, you come out of the room with the spark plug, and you just go up the stairs. Check that corner, because sometimes the zombie will be over with Marvin, and sometimes the zombie will be right here. It's one of those two places. This time he was right there, and he got me. So that's unfortunate, but we're going to run over to the counter, and I'm going to pick up the ACP bullets and my pack. I'm going to pick up this herb and these bullets, and I'm just going to use the herb right away. In this room, we're going to walk because it's a liquor time. If you guys don't know, liquors are blind and have really good senses of smell and really good hearing. So if you walk through a room, they will notice your presence, but will not get aggressive unless you're running. They'll think they'll hear something, and they know they smell something, but they're not exactly sure where it is. Because they're blind. They have no eyeballs. Oh my goodness, Artemis. What the heck? Just jumped all over the place. You better not stop my recording. Nope, we're good. Pick up the bullets in this room. Use the bolt cutter right here. Grab the detonator. This green herb. And this flash grenade. We're going to open this up. And go right into the weapons room. The weapon lockers. The armory. That's what it would be called. It would be called an armory. We're going to use the weapon locker key card and get ourselves the shotgun. After grabbing ourselves the shotgun, we're going to reload it. And look. Who's here? So this guy's going to bust through the door. And because I don't want to have to waste too many bullets on him, I'm just going to take off his leg. If he ever does this. And then I shotgun that guy. I probably should have killed him, but I just shotgun him. This guy breaks through the window. That's why I didn't kill that guy, is because when that guy breaks through the window, if you're not quick enough, you'll have to dodge him, and it's quite difficult. I decided to take off that lady zombie's leg. I run into here, and I'm going to grab both the shotgun shells. The locker combination is CAP, C-A-P. I like to remember that it's Cap because the creators of this game is Capcom, so I just think Capcom. Alright, that's Cap for that locker here in the bathroom. I'm going to slap the valve on there to get rid of the steam, and then I'm going to be picking up gunpowder right here. I get to mix the gunpowder into shotgun shells. Pick up shotgun shells right here. Discard the bolt cutters. Now, there's no liquor in this hallway because in the B scenarios, there is Mr. X who turns the corner. So after that, we're going to pick up the battery and combine it with the detonator. And then we're going to pick up the shotgun shells and flash grenade. Run over here and grab the high-grade gunpowder. And then leave. But instead of heading left, we're going to actually just head right and go back into the bathroom. But this will spawn Mr. X now, so he will be coming after us throughout the rest of the RPD at this point. So we're going to come up here. We're going to shoot him. I don't know what I'm doing here. I stunned him, and then I was like, no, I'm going to take off his leg. And then realized that he was stunned and was like, never mind, I can keep going. I was not very smart there. There's also a zombie up here in the B scenarios. So I only shoot legs when I'm in a dire situation, because legs is the fastest way to stun a zombie. So after that, we're going to come in here and pick up the gunpowder on this cabinet and mix it with the high-grade gunpowder we got in the STARS office. And I almost got rid of it. That would have been bad. I combined it with my pile of shotgun shells to conserve space, and I'm going to grab the ACP bullets on the bookshelf right there. Put down the detonator. Now in the B scenarios, there is no pouch in this room. I'm going to open up this door so the bookshelf doesn't fall, and I'm going to put 2 shotgun shells in the guy hanging. He's just hanging out, dude. But put 2 shotgun shells into him so he falls and dies. You know he's dead once he falls. Now you can hear the liquor, but he's not actually here. And by the way, the solution for that was ram, harp, bird. The ram sings to the bird. It's quite weird. See? No liquor. I don't know why. But because I have the shotgun, I'm going to actually climb down the ladder right here. And I'm going to go up and down on the ladder, which will cause that zombie to, like, be weird. And she'll, like, try to grab me while I'm on the ladder, but she can't actually do it. So I'm going to kill the guy. I'm going to kill that girl. And now I'm going to pre-do this puzzle. But after that, I hear Mr. X is up. So now I have to leave. I'm going to shoot the big guy right there. Run over here, open this door, and grab the unicorn statue, which the solution is, children, measure the worm. I read on, like, a site that's supposed to be a snake, but it's a worm. Come on. They're like, it's not a looping snake, but come on, that looks like a worm. It's a worm. I'm gonna say it's a worm. After that, we get to use the spade key on this door. And now we're going to redo the do the solution for this, which is crown, fire, and bird with a thing with leaf in it. I like to remember that one by calling it the crowned flaming phoenix. I know my conventions of remembering these passwords of remembering these puzzle is very normal, not silly in any way possible. It's just straightforward. So we're gonna pick up the shotgun shells in here and the gunpowder, and we're gonna open up this chest to pull out our high-grade gunpowder and shotgun shells from earlier and combine them so we have 16 shotgun shells. Now, when we're coming up into this situation, I want to give you guys a because this is where a fork in the road for strategies would go. If you're playing on a console that goes 60 FPS or higher, you can use a knife trick that gets this boss over with quicker. The difference is you have to use a flash grenade. Oh, also we're gonna come down here and get the grenade. I just want to say that. And then, if you're playing on something that does 120 FPS or higher, you basically can just knife Broken to death. But I'm gonna give you the strategy here if you were playing on a 30 FPS console or whatnot, so you don't need to use the knife strat. Just because I hit my mic. Just because I feel like this should be a video that anyone and everyone can watch and pull off the strategies. That's why I also use very easy strategies. Skip that cutscene. Right off the bat, we're gonna chuck a grenade, which is going to stun him back. And then we're just gonna shoot him to all hell. And then once you're out of bullets, you're gonna back off and reload and start laying into him again.
No choice.
And then you're gonna reload. Basically, you're gonna keep doing this until we get him around the ladder, which then you're going to chuck a flash grenade on him. See, ladder, flash grenade, bing, that's gonna stun him. We can run in here and grab all the items, the bullets, the grenade, and the green herb. Equip the grenade, and then turn this corner and chuck another grenade at him. This will stun him again, and you can just shoot him again. He falls, so I'm not going to put 4 shotgun shells into him. And after that, I'm going to have to back off so I don't get hurt here. Ooh. Caught myself on that corner. Could have turned out bad. I get a lucky dodge off there. Never run into a corner with Birkin, or you'll get unnecessary damage. The only time you should run into a corner is if he's stunned. I almost got grabbed there. That would have been bad. I don't think I have a defensive knife on this run. And that's it. That's it. That's him done. Not everyone will do that boss fight cleanly. So if taking a hit, there's enough heals down here to hopefully do it. As long as you don't die, which even then if you do, it should be fine. For the B scenario, I believe the S+ requirements are 2 hours on standard. Yes, 2 hours on standard for S+ and no less than 3 saves. So you can save twice and basically have 2 major save points, which if I were to give you the 2 major save points, one should be right here. Hey! Don't be mean, dogs. One should be right here at the dog kennel, and your second one should be at the beginning of the sewer. And that is the first 2, I would say. But real quick, I'm going to take care of my dog. So I'm just going to let this sequence play out right here for a quick moment.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you.
Okay, so after skipping the cutscene with Ada, we're gonna run into this room, chasing after her. We're gonna grab the bullets on top of the filing cabinet, as you saw I just did. Meet up with Ben, skip that horrible cutscene. I hate what happens in that cutscene so much. Grab the cranky yank. And now it's time to go deal with some dogs. Which, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do hardcore videos this year, because these dogs have really given me some trouble in hardcore. And I have a schedule already filled up for the Resident Evil month, so you guys might get to see Hardcore next year. Along with maybe Resident Evil 3 how to gets. I'm also thinking about doing a how to get all the Valkyries in God of War. Oh, thought that was one of my dogs. It was just the game. Come in here and grab the high-grade gunpowder, and you're going to shotgun all the dogs. Killing those dogs will keep less dogs from spawning when you turn on the power thing. It's the switches. What would that be called? The power box, I guess. We're going to open this with the crank. Then we're going to open this door here, and then we'll go grab the gunpowder here and mix it. Put it in shotgun shells. I don't know why my voice just did that, but it decided to be all weird. Over here, we are going to... the solution for this is the middle two on Leon, and Claire doesn't actually have to do this puzzle in the B scenario, so... take that, Leon. You gotta do a whole extra puzzle. We come out here, we're going to shotgun that dog. The dog that's scratching on the fence, by the way, don't even worry about him. He's literally not a threat. This guy's going to jump over, you're going to shotgun him. The reason you shotgun that dog is so he doesn't jump back over and get you on the backside. You're going to shotgun this dog or not. You're going to shotgun that dog, I guess. I thought it would be better to waste one shotgun shell on the dog jumping and save one on the one, like the one in that room. Dogs have pretty odd AI, and I haven't been able to break it yet. It's pretty unpredictable. Sometimes the dogs seem to get confused if you're moving around a lot, and they'll just stand and bark at you. And other times, they don't care that you're moving around a lot and will just attack you. It's quite odd. I do something that I did in Leon A. I go to grab the shotgun shells, because in Leon A, you'd come up here and grab the shotgun shells, because this would be your first time here. In here, there's 3 zombies. You got a shotgun. Got lucky with the decap. No wonder why that guy did that. Shotgun that guy. He stops eating that zombie when you come back through here. I was so confused. I think I'm going to take damage from him later on in the run, but I was like, why was he still alive? I always kill the zombies. I do not always kill the zombies. I'm going to use the spade key right there so I can open that door later. And I'm going to use the cranky yank right here. It's very important you unlock that door early, because if you don't unlock that door early, a certain big boy is going to punish you for it. More stair skating. Open up this locker for the flash grenade. Open up this locker for the 45. And then come in here for more shotgun shells, but there's a zombie right to the right there. I was able to squeeze by him. Sometimes you'll have to stun him with some leg shots. Grab the cog and leave. Now go out this door and climb down the ladder. Now for Leon, the ladder is a big dick and just chucks him off the side. But for Claire, you know, she gets the nice ladder who won't throw her off. So coming over here, you're going to have to switch this lever. And then you're going to have to... That's not a lever, by the way. That's just a... Would that be a cranky yank? Maybe that's a cranky yank. But you're going to flip it over. And then you're going to need to kill those 2 zombies, just as I did. I'm going to discard that. And now we're going to return up, and then we're going to press down on the lever that's right over here. Now, you're going to want to make sure your flash grenade, which should be the only thing in your hand, in your inventory that you can throw right now, but you're going to want to make sure it's equipped, because here's Mr. X. I even double-checked. I accidentally threw one way too soon. Wait until he walks and then chuck one. Then you take a break to see if he punches. If he doesn't punch, you can run past him. You gotta wait though, because there's a lot of times where he'll punch, and then if he punches you, you'll get stunned, he'll stand up, and then he'll punch you some more, which will lead to you being stunned, and him standing up, and him punching you some more. Just kidding. He like stands still for a very long time. I'm going to come down the stairs, and I'm going to take a right, dodging Marvin right there, and I am going to unlock this door, so I use up the rest of the spade key. And that's literally all I'm going to do right there, is just unlock that door. Coming in here, is there a liquor? There is a liquor. You're going to do the same trick that I used in the A scenario. You basically open the door and then get it shut, because liquor number 1 will run over to the other room, but there's a second liquor still in here. You could see him run back to his default position. Oh my god, I got really lucky there. I wanted to kill those two because Mr. X is going to chase after us. Got a little cocky there and just shot the liquor. Well, I don't think it was cockiness. I just think I actually tried to shoot him, but you know, I'm going to chalk it up to being cocky. So after that, Mr. X is going to, we're going to hear his footsteps. We're going to wait in this room, and we're going to kite him around this evidence shelf thing. What is this? This file shelving. And I'm going to kite him around like this, and because I'm near positive that there's still liquor in here, we're going to walk. Yep, he's right behind me. We're going to walk. And I'm just going to listen. And then when I get past that last square on the floor, I'm going to start running. The liquor won't be able to catch up with us. We'll be safe. We're going to shoot Marvin to get him out of our way. Sorry, Marvin. I never knew his name in the original, so when I played the original, I just called him George. I was like, oh, I'm sorry, George. Sorry you're a zombie now, George. Throughout the entire sequence of the original number 2. And now that we pre-did this puzzle, we don't have to worry about it taking too long. Because if it takes too long, guess who's gonna come up and punish us? You don't get punished too much in this game for screwing up these strats, but there is one man who will make sure you get punished, and that is Mr. X. Right here, there's a zombie. I'm going to shotgun him in the face so he doesn't come to me a problem when I leave this room. Because Mr. X... Because if I don't shoot that guy, you know who's gonna punish us! Alright, so we're just gonna do this puzzle pretty quickly. Basically, you put the large cog downstairs, and then you pick it back up. You come upstairs, and you pick up the small cog and replace it with the big cog. And then you go back downstairs and put the small cog in a different cabinet from where you originally put the big cog, which would be right here.
Hope I don't have to write a report.
Such a dumb joke. This guy's gonna be in our way. Sometimes Mr. X will be up here, and sometimes he will not. Today he was not. Thank goodness. I tried to look for him downstairs. I was like, where is he? Unlock this door. So this guy will be in our way. I just shotgun him in the face to stun him or kill him, whichever will work for me. Then we're going to come out this door, jump down the ladder, the mean ladder. And then we're going to go down the fire escape. We're gonna come in right here. See, that guy spooked me. I guess I didn't take damage. I got lucky. but he spooked me. I'm like, what are you doing alive? I know it looked like I handled it like an absolute pro gamer. But in reality, I was terrified that I was going to get grabbed by him. So there are going to be 3 dogs in the main area for some reason, even though I know I killed them all. But I'm going to try and move in a zigzag pattern and hope that I confuse their AI. Again, I haven't broken the dog's AI yet, but I seem to like get in little jabs. I unfortunately get grabbed right here, so I'm gonna heal. You want to always keep your, you always want to keep a heal on you, so when you go down to caution, you can heal yourself back up to full, because being at caution makes you slower, and you don't want to be slower. But so, we're gonna come in here and put the electronical parts. But yeah, the dogs are very weird while I'm doing this puzzle, which you will learn by just playing the game and kind of practicing it. And even if you screw it up and are here for a while, you can, it won't like kill an S rank run. Basically, I just make the T should be, oh wow, look at that. Look at that, look at how I did that puzzle. Just do it like that if you want. You can pause the video and rewind it and do it exactly like that. But no, the dogs are very weird. It feels like if I'm doing a zigzag pattern, sometimes they'll just stand and bark. Other times, I'll be doing a zigzag pattern and they'll all attack me easily. I don't know what their AI is about. But, uh-oh, here's Mr. X, so we're gonna want to make sure our flash grenade was, equipped. And then we're gonna want to make sure our grenade is equipped. So we're gonna flashbang him, wait for punches in case he punches. Which, I got really lucky that I didn't get, like, any punches this run. But still, check. And then there's another cluster of zombies we're gonna use a grenade on. He busts out the wall, tries to choke Leon, and Ada saves her life in that cutscene. And we use the key card here, and now we're gonna take a nice stroll with Ada. So, if you guys don't know, when it comes to this game, there's a thing to keep you from shooting at Ada or Sherry, because they're your allies, which I think is just hilarious, so I try to break it all the time. That's why whenever I'm around Ada, you'll see me try to ADS on her. We're gonna grab all the stuff in here and trigger the cutscene and skip it. And then head into the sewers, which takes a while, and there's nothing really to say about it. I'm just gonna watch unless there's something I gotta point out or have something to say. The authorities do know, Leon. Watch History of Raccoon City videos so you guys can know all the dirty secrets of Umbrella's control of Raccoon City. Where I go basically in depth of the history of the rise and fall of basically Raccoon City. I'll have a link to it down below and an iCard if they still do those. I don't know. I tried to get one to work earlier on YouTube and it just didn't seem to work as well for me, and I was like, I don't know how an iCard works, so.
No chance. You're stuck with me to the
Thought I heard something about him not working, but now it's time for the alligator. And you know what? In all this time, I've never given this alligator a name. I see him in every one of my runs. And I think it's about time we get it on the naming basis with him. I think I'm going to name him Timmy, because it looked like he's falling down a well. Not all Timmys make it out of their wells. Maybe that's why I've never personalized the alligator. He always gets gruesomely murdered in this game.
Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
Now we just gotta wait for Ada. I love how they kill the alligator in the original Resident Evil 2. Like,
Leon, up here.
It's just him.
What the hell was?
And then when he like eats
Just
the
get up here.
oxygen tank and you shoot it, it's just polygons. Flying squares and polygons. It's the
You said
best.
the virus turned people into monsters.
Like,
not reptiles.
don't get me wrong, that alligator
I'm just impressed you made it.
kill is cool and all, but the polygons, man, they get me every time.
As that alligator was, and that is
No.
dangerous.
Really? So we're gonna skip this cutscene right here, and now we're gonna playing as Ada.
You can run, Annette. But you
Interact
can't
with the
hide.
ladder so you can get the scanner. Secret weapon time. You can hack into things with the scanner. And yeah, so like we're just gonna hack into a bunch of things because that's what we're gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do for this video is just kind of cut out the parts where I'm all like waiting, because I think that would just make for a better like put together video. So we're gonna hack that right panel. Then we're going to hack the fan, because hacking fans are something we can do. Then we're gonna hack the left panel, which it's quite surprising that Ada doesn't get blown up by any of these things, but whatever. Stun that guy. This guy's gonna fall, but we're gonna hack the panel right here. And then when we hack it, we're going to shoot him. I'm apparently going to fail miserably. Take a bite right there, which will then cause bigger problems for me. I managed to just dodge. I don't know why I suck at Ada so much. That's 2 videos in a row where I'm just like screwed Ada up, and all of my practice runs are not me screwing Ada up. Uh-oh. We're out of bullets now, so we kind of have to kite this guy around, but I get bit. It's very important that you don't let that guy in the back grab you, because if you let that guy in the back grab you, this entire sequence falls apart.
Got me. Always been good at running.
Yeah, Annette, you've always been good at running. Also, I don't know how long I've known you, but I mean, I can't have known you for long.
Persistent bastard.
So
aren't
we're
you?
gonna hack that bar panel, flip down the switch, and then hack the switch. That's a lot of switches. Then we're gonna hack the fan again, because, yeah, you can hack fans in this game. How Ada doesn't just die from that right there is hilarious. Up the stairs we go to flick the lever. That's an actual lever. Or is it a switch? Nah, it's a lever. It's gotta be a lever. If it's not a lever, then my existence is a lie. We're going to skip this cutscene, and we're going to get ready to
Gonna
hack
burn me
this
alive
panel
now.
right here.
You'll never get your filthy hands on the G. I'm not the only one after it. You realize that?
And you won't die alone.
May I just say, like, how unfitting, like, Ada's outfit is for this, like, just this entire game? Like, why is she wearing this dress? What was she doing before, what was she doing before she had to start, like, dealing with this entire virus? Like, was she at a fancy dinner or something? Like, there's quite no reason for her to be this, like, classy dressed up, when she was also just wearing a trench coat a while ago. And sunglasses. So now after that, we're gonna wake up back as Leon. I don't have the progressive costumes on, so he didn't get shot or anything. Don't worry about it. We're gonna run down the staircase, and then I'm going to jump into the sewer water, because jumping into sewer water is always the most healthy thing you can do. Nothing bad will come of it. Leon probably won't have any parasites inside of him after this game for jumping into this nasty sewer water, but we're not going to worry about that. Which, speaking of which, is like how the entire T virus gets spread, is via sewer water. Because I believe it was a filtration plant that got contaminated and led to this entire thing happening. That's why everyone in Raccoon City was like turned into zombies like so quickly. So shotgun that guy, and this guy, and then this final dude at the end of the hallway. And the reason we're going to shotgun all these guys in the face is because we're going to come back through here to get extra shotgun shells. We're also going to grab the knife in case we screw up any of the G-adult dodges down here. Literally, Leon. Yeah, that won't make him horribly sick or anything. It's fine. Oh, this is fine. So this adult we shoot before we get too close. You don't want to get too close to him or you'll get stunned and then you'll be screwed. So just run up on him, kind of like slow down, shoot. He'll jump up, run past him.
Cable car. Interesting.
We're gonna run up here, climb up the ladder, and for Claire, there's 3 zombies in here you have to dodge so you can get flame rounds. For Leon, there's nothing. Frickin' Claire.
I'm coming, Ada.
So right here, we need to make sure there are 5 inventory slots for us. I believe we need to make sure there's 5 inventory slots for us. I don't think I opened up that many slots for me, though. So we're going to run over here and get a red herb and the valve, the chief-shaped valve. Or as the game likes to call it, tool. We're gonna run over here where the stave combination is 2-12-8 and get the stock so we can smack it right on the back end of our gun. After grabbing the stock, we're gonna shotgun this guy in the face. We're going to shotgun this guy in the face. And then we're going to shotgun this guy in the face. You may notice that down in the stairs, there's a lot of shotgunning the faces, but I want to trust with you all that there is compelling and interesting gameplay. And by compelling, interesting gameplay, infuriating gameplay is more what I wanted to say, because I have lost so many runs at this point. I don't want to talk about it. It's been a lot of wasted hours. So we're gonna grab that key and then climb down the ladder.
Oh my god, this is getting worse.
Yeah, you're right, Leon. It is getting worse. So we're gonna come up. We're gonna shotgun that guy sitting there on the face. We are going to shoot this the adult and do a perfect dodge. I love that dodge. Give it a kiss, a chef's kiss. We're going to perform that dodge by squeezing right by his little arm, which also was done perfectly. A little chef kiss. And then we're going to shotgun this guy in the face before the G-adult behind us can grab us, which was not done perfectly. No chef kiss for that. So we're gonna place the plug, we're gonna grab the queen's plug and place the queen's plug right there, and then we're gonna shotgun the guy up in the face. I'm sorry, I know there's a lot of shotgunning of people, but trust me, we're gonna shotgun that guy in the face. And now I think we're done. We're gonna put the king plug in here so we can grab the flamethrower. Do I have enough space? I do have enough space. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Perfect amount of space. So then we're gonna grab the queen's plug and do a little puzzle right here of shuffling. So after placing the king's plug right there, we're gonna run back here and grab the queen's plug, and then we're gonna run around the river bend and grab the king's plug. And that means we can leave. So after leaving, this is a bit of luck right here. We gotta get a little bit lucky. This is unlucky. I'm going to shoot the little G babies right there. And then this guy is going to, I believe, sink into the water. Which isn't the best for me. And will be even worse later on. So he goes into the water, and you may think he's right there. Oh, he is right there. Never mind. Oh, very good dodge. I kind of need to get around him, but when I notice he's going to just spit G-babies, I can perform a dodge right there. But now I got to get around this guy, and it's not going to happen. And that's why you should always make sure you have grenades in your inventory, because grenades are the only thing that can defend yourself against G-dogs. You should have some extra grenades. You should have gotten one from you should get one from the crocodile and one from the gun store. Right here, we're going to run forward until this guy jumps up. And then I think I tried to go for the green run, which I don't know why I did. But we're going to run backwards. He's going to grab, and then once he grabs, he can't stun you when he comes back out of the water, so you can just run past him. He can't grab or stun you. So he's a nerd. You're the gamer, Chad, and you can just run right past him. Now that we're returning to this room, we can pull down on this switch and jump into the water, but we're going to run back here to grab a new grenade in case we screw up a dodge coming up, which should bring us back up to 2. Yes. My math is pristine, and my memory of this game is probably even worse. I'm also going to grab the high-grade gunpowder right here. Hug the trash, I guess? The wall of trash to your left. So that guy doesn't stun you getting into the water. Because if you get stunned, you get screwed. Coming in here, I don't think I have enough space for those shotgun shells. We'll have to grab them on our way out. We're going to take the elevator all the way up. And we can grab the 40... Not yet. We can't grab the 45 ACP. We're going to shotgun that guy. Dang it! I was wrong. We had to shotgun another guy in the face. I'm sorry, guys. There's been a lot of shotgunning of faces. But trust me, it's going to work out. So we're going to grab the pouch after shotgunning that guy in the face. We're going to run over here and unlock this door. Once we come in here, we can grab a big gunpowder and mix it with our large grade gunpowder. And then we can grab another large grade gunpowder. Stay with me. And then Okay, and then I grabbed the rook plug. So now we have all the plugs, but I'm not done yet down here. We're going to run over here. We're going to run over here and unlock this door. I'm going to grab the small gunpowder, which is going to turn into shotgun shells. Then I'm going to discard the key. And I don't know why I didn't grab the pistol bullets. I kind of needed those pistol bullets in there, but okay. There's a locker with pistol bullets. I just don't grab any pistol bullets? No, I do. Okay. I was about to be like, why didn't I grab any pistol bullets? But whatever. We're going to run down here and grab the shotgun shells. Now, we got a little unlucky with this guy because he did this. And when he does this, we're going to have to jump into the water. And then we're going to have to climb back up. And then when we see him go back down, we have to go back down into the water. Because when he's going underneath the water, he can't grab you or stun you. But if he's jumping up from the water, he can't. So what you have to do is kind of inch him a little bit towards the concrete slab by jumping into the water and then jumping immediately back out so he can't grab you or stun you. And then once he's close enough and he starts to descend, that's when you jump in and you run past. Because once he starts the descending animation, he can't start a grabbing animation. So that is a little bit of a hard one, but it's kind of an important one too. So the puzzle right here, we're going to grab the knight and put him over in this left corner. And then put the rook next to the knight. And then we're going to put the king in the knight's casing. And then we're going to put the bishop in between the king and the queen. So king, bishop, queen, rook, knight, pawn.
Okay, almost there, Ada.
We're going to get a free super herb. Super herb. There's a blue. There's a green. Now let's mix a red and super herb. And then the puzzle for this, I believe, is the last 3. That's an easy puzzle to remember. After that, we're going to run by this door. And I think, yeah, I tried to not get caught in the animation. You don't have to do that. So the claw comes down and then we run over here and we chuck a grenade in the corner. I failed it the first time, so I go for it again. And I got it the second time. Let's go. So after the second time, he's going to jump down, and that's the grenade skip. It saves you time. It's very easy. You just chuck a grenade in that corner. So we're going to run down, and then we're going to kind of...
It's still alive?
I guess we're going to keep running. Normally, I stop right there to give myself a little bit of an extra time, but... I have the flamethrower, and we're unstoppable now. No boss can do anything to me, even if they try. Run over here, smack that big button. You know, that button does kind of remind me of a subscribe button. And if this video is helping you out, maybe you should hit the subscribe button. Just like Leon. And also, just like Leon, you're going to throw the flashbang at Birkin underneath the crate, and then you're going to pull out your flamethrower, and you're going to just burn them with fire. And then you're going to keep burning him until your flamethrower says 0. Then you're going to pull out your shotgun. And now he's at near 0 HP, I believe. He's going to swing. But what you want to try to do is get behind him and pop his back eye. Yeah, you see I had one right there, but I screwed it up. I'm trying to get him to jump, but he didn't. There, I'm going to heal with a super herb, but there we go. But that still didn't do it. Okay, that did it. We're going to smack down the red button, like you guys should be doing right now. If you find the video helpful. If you're not finding the video helpful, well, then it's not really worth a subscribe, is it? I'm completely fear? I'm completely fair over here at the Infinite Gamer channel. No. I'm completely fair over here at the Infinite Gamer channel. And just like that, we killed Birkin in only 1 crane swing. So you also get an achievement for that if you can pull that off. Which, if you did it just like how I did, you should have pulled it off. Now we're going to save Ada and go to the car. Which, while they walk, I'm going to give my voice a bit of a rest here. And just honestly cut this out of the video because it's going to be a while for us to run there.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it. Anyway, we're almost there. This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared, Leon.
Alright, so after we get here, we're going to run to this door and wait for the door to open.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. To Nest.
And then we're going to run into the item box room and we're going to put the knife away, the other knife away. Put that knife away, mister. And we're going to also put the T tool away. Then we're going to run into here and we're going to just take the shotgun shells that are in here. And then we're going to run into the door that's right here. You know, I bet if I like put this entire thing into like a Google caption word and then search for the word here, there would be an obscene amount of here's. So I shotgun that guy so I can grab the 45 ACP bullets. There. Do not say here. Dang. Played myself. So we're gonna just do a quick reload. Jump down here and grab the large gunpowder here so we can make some heavy shotgun shells later. I check for the guy right here. And since I noticed him, I'm going to blow his head off. If you don't blow his head off in the first try, shoot him again. And if he doesn't die the second time, shoot him again. And if he doesn't die the third time, you're doing something wrong. He's also wearing body armor. You can't shoot him in the chest. I should mention that, because people might just try to turn the corner and shoot him and be like, "Hey, you didn't tell me he was invincible." Not, his body's just made of body armor, and you can't shoot it with normal handgun bullets, but I believe shotgun shells and the 45 ACPs will actually penetrate that armor. We're gonna click that so the bridge starts extending, and while the bridge is extending, we're gonna grab the... What is that? It's like a radio transmitter tool thing. I'm just gonna call it the transmitter. So we're gonna pick up that transmitter and then run over here to the thingy that turns the gate. I don't know what these are. They're buttons. They're just... Who would build a lab like this, by the way? Like, what coworker wants to come down here, press a button for a bridge to extend over a gaping hole of death? No one. Imagine getting to work. Imagine what we had to do to get to work. It's in the sewer. So right here is high-grade gunpowder. We're going to mix it with the large gunpowder we grabbed in the kitchen. We're going to run by this Ivy because we don't need to shoot him just yet. And then we're going to grab that flash grenade and do this puzzle, which the puzzle is 2-0. Nope. That was wrong. That was wrong. Me. It's 2058, I believe. 2058? I hit it wrong again. It's 2058. I'm not pressing 2058. I was wrong. It's 24? Wait, what was that one? I'm so confused. I had on a piece of paper around here the answers just for this video. Now I'm worried that I'm going to look like a dummy here. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, the code is 2048 and the other code is 5831. So that's the proper combinations. I was moving a little too quick there to catch it. So after that, we're going to go through the door and come into the filling room, grab the grenade and the big gunpowder. The solution for this is blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. I'm sorry, you didn't catch that the first time? Okay, I'll say it again. It's blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. Gee, how do you remember that? I don't. I have it written down on a piece of paper. I'm sorry to disappoint you. But if you wanted me to let you know it one more time, it's blue, red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. I recommend before you actually start running through this, because it's extremely easy to forget these, all the puzzles. Just look up a puzzle guide and write down on a piece of paper all the puzzles, because then you can just have it sitting next to you on your desk or play area, and you'd be like, what's this puzzle? And then you don't have to play through the, like, game's way of solving the puzzle. You can just, you know, have a piece of paper. And it's not cheating if you have poor memory. As I always like to say, pick up those shotgun shells and decapitate everybody in this room. And make sure they're dead. Then we're going to use the transmitter and do a little puzzle. I think I had a bit of a brain fart and couldn't figure out how I was going to do that puzzle. Like, it was, could have done that in like 5 less moves than how I actually did it. Cool thing about Resident Evil 2's like B scenarios is this entire lab sequence, which I find a little bit dull in my opinion for gameplay. They shorten it in the B scenarios, so I kind of enjoy that. I don't have to be here as long.
Back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
Who left?
More funny jokes from Leon. In the original game, you couldn't skip that cutscene. It's infuriating.
Cooling complete.
You can't skip that cutscene in the original, and it takes time off of your actual ending. It's quite insufferable to sit through, and then to know that it's taking down time. You don't have to walk here because the lickers are too far away to actually hear you. So you can just run. We're going to decap the guy. What? We're going to decapitate the guy directly to our right. And I'm going to take a moment to find a English dictionary so that verbal vomit never comes out of my mouth again. So we're going to shoot the IV where one of his bulbs is at. And because I felt like I've used too many shotgun shells, I'm just going to stun her in the legs. Pick up the high-grade gunpowder and mix it with the big gunpowder we had found in the filling room to make more shotgun shells. That guy's gonna wake up, but I don't much care. And then I'm going to shoot this guy right here. Now we're going to put the frozen solution in the, I guess, dispenser. Because it says dispensing solution, so that's gotta be its dispenser, right? That's the solution, and that was the dispenser.
You have dispersed.
I used context clues to figure that out. I don't know if it's actually a dispenser.
Your actions have
Oh,
been
so,
locked.
although I find the gameplay in this area to be quite dull, the visuals of all the IVs, like all the roots and whatnot, like wrapping around everything, as being a giant greenhouse is very cool in my opinion. But we're gonna run past that IV before he fully gets up and can attack us. Mr. X is now on the chase, but it'll be fine. I'm going to shotgun that guy, but I accidentally missed and shoot the guy behind him. I meant to shoot the guy in front of me. So I have to then shoot him again and put a flash grenade in the other guy. And then Mr. X was like right on my tail right there. That was very close, but we made it through A-okay. Now we're gonna run across, and basically we got done with that entire sequence, like, I want to say 4 minutes faster than if you would in the A scenario, which makes me happy. We're going to press another random button that controls another random bridge for another random set of workers who would never walk across this. We're gonna pick up the grenade right here. Not the tape, though. Watching tapes is for losers. Lore and story? Those are for losers. We're gonna do another puzzle. It looks like I'm doing a bit much better on this puzzle. And after we do that, we're done with the transmitter. We can shove it in the box. What's in the box, Patrick? I'm gonna take out this green herb, and that's it. we're going to pick up the large grade gunpowder right here so we can match it with the large gunpowder all the way in the back room before we start a very fun fight. Possibly my favorite part of the game coming up right here. The lab area with the IVs is pretty boring to me, but this is extremely fun for me. This next area. This next boss, I should say. We're going to pick up that high-grade gunpowder because we're going to use it to mix shotgun shells at the very end fight. And then we're going to grab the G-Virus and get ready for our first G-fight.
All right, now back to Ada.
Attention. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown initiated. Self-destruct sequence. Class A.
So, Birkin's gonna fall from the ceiling. We're gonna pop him in the knee, and after that, we're gonna chuck a grenade immediately. I ran the wrong way. You should run to the left if he does that attack. I'm gonna heal, but then I'm gonna get side sweep. That is unfortunate. This is an unfortunate start to this fight, but it's fine. It's fine. Basically, we've chipped in damage onto his back of his eye, but since he's stuck in the corner over there, I'm gonna run over here since I have the opportunity to heal myself. And then I'm going to grab the pistol bullets, and I'm going to shoot him in his top eye, but I failed miserably. And then I'm going to do it again. And because we're too close, he's going to jump back. And then he's going to do that. And why did I pull out my pistol right here? It worked. But why would I ever pull my pistol? That's so stupid. But okay, I pulled out my pistol and I popped the eye anyway. And after you pop the eye, you just go all ham with the flamethrower. You flamethrower him until your flamethrower says 0. Even if he's standing up, you go until it says 0. Once it says 0, you run immediately. Then you're going to run into this left corner, like this. I guess it would be the right middle. It would be the right middle section where there is a 200 flamethrower fuel and a grenade. I got a nice little back eye shot right there. I tried to go for a big eye shot. I do hit it, but it's not enough to actually damage, but he puts it in a perfect place for me to get that eye shot right there, and I'm able to knock him down, and because I've reloaded my flamethrower, that was just a perfect combination of things that just happened there for me, that I'm able to blast my flamethrower in here, and I believe that is boss fight. Again, don't stop blasting the flamethrower until it says 0. I don't care if he gets up. I don't care if he looks mean or scary. I don't care if he says your mom's ugly. You keep blasting him with that flamethrower. And then, boom, one shotgun shell to the mid-chest area will kill him. He actually doesn't attack you because he has to go slam down a giant piece of metal. So, he doesn't actually attack you there.
Ending quarantine. Unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown.
Also, I'm going to pick up some pistol bullets because I'm going to need it for later. And that flash grenade. And skip this cutscene. Run across here. Ow. I smacked myself by accident. I'm gonna run across here and basically go across the bridge of death. Because who would ever walk on it? We're going... And this is why no one would ever walk on this bridge. Ada falls off the bridge. After Ada falls off the bridge, Leon is going to be sad along with the orchestra who just watched it happen. I go for a couple pauses there because I'm really curious about my time because this is like being done really quickly for me. So I was kind of curious of my time. I don't really do a lot of runs on Leon B and whatnot. Alright, so we run down here and we're gonna grab a first aid spray. This cutscene's gonna play. And we're gonna skip it. I'm kind of worried about how much time is left on the video.
9 minutes until detonation.
So we're gonna run down here and run past the ivies. Gonna open up this door and we're gonna run down here. This guy jumps down and it's gonna be a little spooky here. I tried to get him to punch me because I saw somewhere that you could like get past him if he punches you, but then he just pushes me back and I'm like, that's not cool. I run around him and then I open the door. And then I am going to open up this door. This will play a cutscene. I'm going to skip said cutscene, and then I'm going to open this door right here. I'm going to grab the plug right there.
Attention. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Now, for the beginning of this fight, the first thing we do is shotgun him, and then we're going to chuck a grenade. And then we're going to shotgun him again. And now we're going to bully him. We bully him by just hugging his left arm. And then we're going to bully him some more. And then I get hit right there. Kind of unfortunate. But I should have some heals.
What is it with this thing?
Basically, if you hug his left arm directly, he'll get really upset. I'm gonna chuck a grenade, and then I'm just gonna hug his left arm,
Detonation.
and then I'm gonna keep dodging it. Any moment here, we should get the rocket launcher to fall down. He can't actually attack you if you're like right on his left arm, which is just so funny to me. You just basically bully him, and to be like, I'm gonna hurt you, and then you're like, no, you're not, dude. No, you're not. Don't be ever behind him, though. Which I noticed I was, and I panicked and did a bad play there. And then he kind of threw me into the corner. I'm just waiting for a rocket launcher at any moment here. Like, literally any moment. Here comes the rocket launcher. I try to get him to jump, which he doesn't do. But it's fine. We're going to pick up the rocket launcher anyway, and we're going to blast him. Kills him, and now it's time to go on to the very end of the game.
You have arrived at the bottom level.
So there's a bunch of zombies in the doorway. We're gonna blow them up.
Until detonation.
And then we're going to skip this cutscene. And now it's time for the final for the final G6 or G5. I can't remember. We're gonna pick up the large gunpowder, and we're gonna mix it with the high-grade gunpowder to get more shotgun shells. And because we have a couple rocket launchers, we're just gonna we're gonna have some fun with this final fight. Honestly, I like this weapon loadout much better than players. The pistol, the shotgun, the rocket launcher, the flamethrower. I just love Leon's weapon loadout. But oh no, he's gonna bust down the door. What are we gonna do? Well, other than shoot literally anything and everything you have into his ugly-looking face, that is the only thing you're gonna do. Basically, you're gonna keep shooting only pistol bullets. If you run out of pistol bullets, then you switch to your shotgun. But you keep shooting pistol bullets until he reveals his big eye. When he reveals his big eye, then you are going to pull out your rocket launcher and you gotta put 2 rockets right into his face and whatnot. Right here. 1 rocket launcher, 2 rocket launcher, and then after that, you're just gonna shotgun to all craziness. Just keep popping shotgun. And that is it. That is game. I think I accidentally clicked here a little quickly, but yeah, 1 hour, 10 minutes. That is how you get S+ rank in Resident Evil 2. Leon B. Thank you all so much for watching. If you guys found this content entertaining or helpful, leave a like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.